Sanibonani ke kuzo zonke indawo enibukeleni kuzo kuMzantsi Afrika nje uphela. Bathi ke la kule ndawo sikuyo namhlanje Thobela. Sise eGasilika eliphalale municipality le eLimpopo. Sitheke namhlanje make sizohlala kule ndawo bekune launch ibiyenziwa lana yamadoda ilidwa amahosi, and we are here to understand what was happening today. Baba wami ungasho nje usichazele nababukele emakhaya, but you must greet my people in Gauteng. Usho nje ukuthi what was happening here today and how do you feel about the outcomes?
Thank you very much, and to your viewers at home. I'm Councillor Selojana Muslani, leading traditional affairs in Lephalale municipality and home affairs. So I'm here representing the Lephalale municipality in making sure that the dignity of men is being restored here in Lephalale. Yeah, and then the program has been very much useful to the men that did attend, and then I do believe that the way forward, it's gonna make sure that the people of Lephalale and Senegal as well, they live here in peace, because there's no peace in Lephalale. At any time, you can find a group of gangsters with weapons, and then they will take your belongings without asking. So, to a certain extent, where they captured everything in our village. We can't go up and down. We can't enjoy the freedom. So, but today it is the end. The way I've seen everything that was happening here, it is the end. So we are reclaiming our powers as men. So yeah, we are not political politicians here. We are just ordinary banana bamo hustling. Yes.
Not kudala besilapha eParliament eCape Town where kwathathwa resolutions that 2023 2024 kuzayiwa kuma locals. Sikwi local ke manje, and we're here to implement exactly that resolution number 2. Mangize kuwe baba, I guess you are representing Inkosi of this area, and I saw him, he was here honoring this event. But from Nina nje, how do you feel about this day? I mean, I've never seen men like this in my life. Every time we go to Madepen, everywhere, you'll find 15 men, and then excuses after, no, they are working, and so on. How do you feel, and how do you manage to organize such a number of men? But greet my people at home.
Re ke go dumedise raitso ke dumedise le ba Phuthimbo Seleka le setšhaba sa Afrika Borwa le Afrika ka kakaretso. Kopano ya gompieno e nnile e maatla metlo go supa le go bontsha gore monna o botlhokwa mo setšhabeng, le gore e nne monna ka nnete ka se a leng sona. Go kokoanya borre ba nne ba lefa e nnile ka nakonyana e senang sepe, mme fela ka bogosi ba gaetsho bo tlotliwa ebile bo tsewa tsia. Re na le ka mokgwa re dirang ka gone gore setšhaba sa gaetsho se kokwane mo se ka kokoangwang teng, e ka nna ka puso kampo ka dikopano tsa rona tsa selegae. Re dirisitse segweletsa godimo gore setšhaba bontate ba tle ba kopane, mme kopano ya rona e nnile e maatla gore bontate ba tseye maikarabelo a bona. E se ka nna ditlhogo ka gore ke ditlhogo mo malapeng, e nne ditlhogo tse di maikarabelo go sireletsa serodumo sa bontate, go fokotsa go bolaya ga bana, go utlwisa basadi botlhoko, go kgotha-kgothana le batho bao re tshelang le bona ka dilo tse di sa reng sepe. Mme kopano e a bontsha gore ka tirisano mmogo le masepala le puso, dikgato tsotlhe tse di teng mo pusong, re ka tswelela ebile re ka kgona. Bogosi ba gaetsho bo lebogile ebile bo a leboga, bo santse bo tla leboga, bore a pula e re nele baphuthing le botlhe Afrika Borwa ka bophara.
I'm learning this language. Very soon I'll be owning a piece of land in this area. Magesizwe uDr. Khanaga, our national deputy chairperson in the women's sector, yena besinika nje i-background yokuthi why sikhona kule ndawo. Stay tuned.
Lebitso la ka ke Matume Khanaga. Ke tswa ho mokgatlo ba re ke SANAC men's sector. Men's sector ge ke tlhalosa re organization e leng part ya di organization tša di civil society ke di NGO tše di kopaneng across the country di emetše banna ko SANAC. SANAC yona ke e emetše South African National AIDS Council. Chairperson wa yona e leng the deputy president of the country. E thomile ka 2000 the deputy president ka moka tša South Africa ne ntše le di chairperson. And then ka mogare ga yona go la le government, go ba le private sector, go ba le ba ke bolelang ka bona e leng ba di NGO. Ba di NGO go ba le rena ba re emetšeng banna ka mogare ga mokgatlo. Mmereko wa rena ko yona SANAC ke gore di organization ka moka tše di berekang le banna re thome go di coordinator gore ka moka re thome go berekišana. So ke rumile ke yona SANAC gore ke be mo ne re la le re tlhakane mo, was it program director last month or 2 months back, ba mpiditše e le Department of Education ka nako ele ne re bolela le kudu le basetsana le bannyana ba banyane ba mpiditše gore ke tlo bolela banna mo programong. Ka tšatši leo ka dira promise ya gore re tla boya re bitša banna re kopana le rena fela re le banna gore re tlo bolela taba tša rena, because it's fine go bitša basadi le go bitša bannyana mara ge banna ba sa tlhakane go ba bothata gore tšhaba se tswele pele. So mamutla re tletše go tlo launcha council, men's council. A se ntwe ntshwa botsebotse nka no re itšwetša pele a se ra e launcha per se, because as ma Africa tabe ya kgoro e bo khukhurutšwa kgole le yona a se ntwe re ka reng ka 2022 ke gona re e thoma. Mara e re dirang different gore re thoma go tšea metlhakano ya banna e re thoma go iša godimo.
Simzule ke uDr Khanaga eyibeka indaba yakhe esho nokuthi lana kuzoba nama committees azo establishwa njalo njalo, because remember that resolution in parliament requires a coordinating effort. We need amadoda to coordinate this work local. Let's go to Eitolo ke siyobona nje ukuthi la eliphalale singathola ini Eitolo. Stay tuned. Ake sibuyile ke Eitolo, igama lami ngikumbulelo Jasi. Ngifuna nje ke sizwe lamadoda ukuthi athini wona, because there are serious issues that are discussed here. I mean in parliament we could discuss men's charter, and I've seen these guys local, I mean it's amazing, discussing a men's charter, what is a man. That question only, it had about 2 hours, and there were a number of issues like crime, stock theft and so on. Gangsterism is a problem in this area. People can't even walk at night. Magasize lamadoda ukuthi athini.
Ke tla bona ka matsogo ke tla mo go wena re thoma go bolela taba tša mo gore ke eng di issues tše re bona o ka re ke tsona di re tshwenyang kudu le tše re bona o ka re ke tsona re tshwantse re di lebelele di prioritize. Ge re ntse re ya mo ganyane fela go tshwere mike if o kgona o re thushe gore wena ka mokgwa o bonang question ya gore monna ke eng wena go e araba o e araba jwang, because e sa re betha re thomile ka 2015 e sa re betha question eo, because karabo tša gona di ya kwa le kwa, and re nyaka go e tshwara gore ge re South Africa re monna ke eng wa South Africa re bolela ka eng. So taba ya mathata mo re tla e bula o bolele ka se le mo kgopolong ya gago, anything se le mo kgopolong ya gago. Thank you.
Ke a o leboga monna ešo. Rena mo no title la ka boemong ba monna ke tlo lebisa too much ko tabeng ya justice, because of justice ke yona e dirang gore re feletse re bona o ka ra se rena banna, ka gore he o ya go bona o tlhaisa mathata ona le ona o le monna ba re a o mona o ra re o lekana mona o lekana o ra re o ka pala go solva bothata bo bo so, because of ke tsa bala baka la gore he ke na le nka ta ka itsela molao matso ya ka setswa rena batho ba ba tshwara to itsela molao matso o tshwara e ka tlhoka moebedi o le re ka nkemela ene se sengwe hape dio tse le re na le tsona mo go rena still ke sa boela pe go justice le police mapolisa a bereka mara a re fita go justice era le polisa le re fe botlhatsi ba bontsha gore ntwe e dira hetseng ke yona na, so ha ba fitla go ba kra le gore no ntweo ka justice gore no mo nna nga se etse ntwe because of ina botlhatsi le ka malapeng ra nyatsea ka baka la gore rena bebereko, so mosadi o kgona go dira ka mokgwa a ratang a ba o botsa re o tampha eng ka ra o bereke ke ntho e nngwe e leng gore e bontsha gore se rena banna. And e nngwe gape ke batla go fetsa ka yona nna ke lekana bape o na bereka mmuso wa Paulo wa kgale o nkgodise ka tšhelete ya mmuso wa apartheid, ke hodile ke monna ke na le motse le bana mara nna ke palela go hodisa banake ka tšhelete ya democracy ya MPC, ke palela le go re nka ra ngwana ke ka re monna nna ya ka mpona ke riane ka tšhelete ya democracy ke ta hodisa ka selese ke a palela ke bereke a ke na se mara ba bong godisa ka tšhelete ya democracy, so mmuso wa rena total ona mo re thusang ka ona ha o thusi ka se
taba ya monna ke tho ya lapa bile monna se to flip mmuso wa rena o moswa o e fedisitse ore ke 50-50 nna ke matlamela ke headman ya ba bang ba masele ka ba bantsi ba phutimpa le bana ba le ka moka bantsi ba le mo gote ya masele bale mmuso wa rena o e feditse ore ka ha ke 50-50 ha ke tsena mma matamela ore nna ke lapile matamela le wena di go shitile kitchiki ya nae ke mmuso wa rena wa national bale re tsene tabeng ye nngwe kgoloke taba e kgolokgolo e nngwe ke ye dithabene tsa rena mmamotha thabene e fiwa license ya o rekisa jwala a e fiwa license ya o tsa o letsa bale hon bale mo rena mo teng sale Christmas e thomile a ke ro ba le mo ke nnang teng a ke ro ba le ntwela ile la ruta mafestela tshega busi ya ke mmuso wa rena bale e ona mmuso ano wa rena ana go thabeleng eo ba re o tsena bana ba baeng ba ba 18 years ba 21 o tsena bana ba 11 years bana nyana ba banyane bana ba lo utlwe mmamtha ba re o bele bana ba 11 ba banyane ba teenage pregnant ye le rutsele tsa ditaba tsa kanya bale bana ke bona botsere le toho ka o ya bana bale ba ba yang kwa ba ilo re nnela mola tsileng ke ba ba yang ana go bjale maseale re bola ka masea pe re bolela ka bana nna go holelana maselika bale re monna o ethatshike banna ba yeng ba rena ba dinyao petse ka moka bona ba le lefasa la seleka ba di rekisa ha o ya o kra ba shimane lo thapa ba thape ba tedi tsila ba ntse so mo khone a o tsena ba ruom a o la thelle rantana banna ba yeng ba di kgwebo tsa rena di paletse bo purwa rena ba di mile tsona ke bona kotsi banna bao ke tsela maphodisa le ona ntate moselano nya ke la ethatha o na le mogatho ba reng ke IPT mogatho ba re ke IPT wa mmuso ko o tshetse maphodisa mabe le phodisa moshimanyana a tela rotanti ya bele motsaka di washane ke skopo ntono le ka se morae mamoto hele ka o ra moshimane le phodisa le o tswela uniform
Thobela ke a dumedisa ka moka ka lebitso la Jesu na problem e ke tobolelang ke ya o sperek dintho tse di dirahalang mo maheng a rena a le ka lebella gore re bantsi yang a nga re emise matsoka mo ke le reno ke batho ba fio ba le reno ba bereka ene a so re mmereko ga o mo hae mmereko o te mo hae mmereko go montši angre le re a le ba dipolotiki angre those politicians if you are not part of them you will never work. What they do, they just use you. At the election dile haufi ba re bitsa ra vote, after that aba sa tseba re wena go wena mang. If our side la bona, you'll go left and right, merego hayo. Okay. Killing ba re di CV. Ke khala re di CV mo bohotsi ba re di CV. But there is nothing e diragalang. Ba tseba le bona dipolotiki re bua ka eng. O toa mo o ya toropong 55 rand, over 55 rand. How the copper is 110. And how did a CV lona e expensive. Khale re balela di sa di container mo high. Still today. Re sa ba opela ba re hey 7 days ya feta, 14 days, 14 ya di sa di khwedi ya feta. So the issue e re tshwenyang as a young people mo a re bereke ka bontši. Ke issue and ke thoba boroko. Most of us mo re nyaka memereko and a sore a rena di-qualification re na le tsona. Ntho e bereka mo ke connection, and a wena sena connection o se politicians, that means you are in danger. There is nothing that you're gonna gain. So ne re khopela re lebelele khang ya re a le ka lebele mo le phalale a pe re go re mo le phalale re na le matimba re na le medupi re na le exaro re na le twetseng a mo ke lo tse ding se le no dia diragala. Okay, batho ba dipolitiki ba, I don't want to talk a lot about them, but they are failing us. So as le re leba men sort what a man, the thing that a man need is a job. For a man or a corner who controller family high, or a man ape a family, a wife, children, mutuba mulebeletseng o tshwantse a provide is a man. So if a man asa bereke, what's going to happen ka family you? So ne ke lebella re tla yo se bereke ko bolale re lebella ka litho le leng. Ke a leboha.
Makasambe seyitolo ke siyothola nje i-coffee and come back. Stay tuned. Ake sibuyile ke itolo manje ngifuna ke siyeze no way forward, very tangible stuff, not stories, no theories, serious stuff. Chairperson, you were just elected. I saw you asking you to go out and you come back. People were counting numbers and eventually you won. You are now the newly elected chairperson of this area. What is your vision? What is it that you'll be doing differently? I mean, men of this area crying and now you are their leader.
Okay.
Please greet my people at home.
First of all, I would like to thank the colleagues that I've been elected with. Also to give thanks to our councillor in the municipality of Lephalale under the subcommittee of traditional affairs, Mr. Sello Mselane, for being here with us today. In the session we had about the men's forum, the problems that we had or we have right now in Lephalale about men, it's a very serious problem where men now they feel disillusioned because of the problems they experience. We experience a lot of socio-economic problems. Today I see that our focus should be to go back to the community where we are coming from, in the wards, where we will coordinate all the men, those who are not, have not been present here in the session, because I feel that they don't know, when we call them, they didn't know what we are going to talk about. But today it's a highlight to us that we are going to coordinate them, give them what we learned and what have been said today, that we must come back and sit and we discuss our socio-economic problems, all the problems that the men from Haseleka are experiencing, problems such as stock theft, that is very, very large at home, where every week people are coming stealing the cattle, stealing goats, and social problems within our homes that we don't even know what is happening.
Yeah.
So us as men, I would like to encourage those who are not here to come and we discuss with respect. We tackle all the socio-economic problems of men here in our region, in Seleka, Lephalale sub-region, that we can solve all the problems that we experience. And I believe...
Chair, what I wanted us to do now, because this is our last segment, this is your committee, right? you were elected today, and of course, you are expected to come up with something like an operational plan. There is a plan of action already in this country, adopted by Parliament in partnership with National Council of Provinces. Your first meeting is expected to come up with that plan. How are we going to coordinate this region as a chairperson? I mean, you talked about the issues of drugs, there's gangsterism, too much crime in this area, but what is it that you'll be doing? 1 minute.
Okay, ko tshimolohong e re ke re se kopiwang mo ho nna as a chairperson ke hore re tlohe fa re ye re kopane le banna ba metse ya rona ka bophara ba ona mo Haseleka re bontshane re buisane hore re khona go kopantsha sengwe se re tshwantse re se tsweletse ka hore ka bong ba rena re le nosi re le committee kgotsa nna ke le nosi a nkita ke fitlhella di nyakwa le di thahaselo tsa batho tse ba di kopang yaanong se se leng teng go hore re tlohe fa ro bua le banne ba se teng ka fa kopanong ye re ibileng ra ba ra khethiwa ke setšhaba se ne se le teng ka bontsi ba sona re bontshane re be le tsela ya o simolola go ya pele re tsamaye le diwate kgotsa tsona metsi e re ete re kopantsha banna re ba fataba e re tshwereng le bona ba tla ba itshwere and then re bona re start from there e tla nna eng.
Thank you so much. To implement our resolutions, the 2022 National Men's Parliament, ezinye indawo azidlali ziyasebenza. Who is the deputy chairperson? Where is the secretary? Where is the secretary? Yes, this is the secretary, Banbagut. No excuse, meeting must take place, right? In the absence of the chairperson, deputy chairperson must be there, and the secretary is the engine of this boat. Baba, last comment from your side. What is it that you are pledging? I mean, you spoke well today. We captured your speech as well. So what is the way forward, and what is it that you are committing to support this group? Because we can have them have full meetings in community halls, but if they are not getting support, then this whole thing is just a fruitless exercise. So what is your pledge and the way forward?
Definitely, because we are the representative of the community and we are being elected as community. The community elected us as councillors to represent them and to make sure that they feel safe. As this men's conference, what I am going to do as a councillor holding the traditional portfolio is to engage with the private sector that we are partners with us as the municipality. But the first thing is for myself to compile a report, because this thing that happened today, it is history.
It's amazing.
It's for the first time
amazing.
Happened in the palace. So it's for me
and first community in South Africa.
That is it.
To implement National Men's Parliament resolution.
It gives me a good standing position as a councillor in the parliament municipality to compile a report, to report to the mayor, and tell him, look, if we can make sure that we support this committee the way we can, if we engage with private sectors, I will meet with those that are there.
How do you feel about generational mix?
I mean,
you have young people here.
I'm very much happy because I'm still young. I would be happy if we can create job from this. Them getting something, it will give them power. I don't want someone that will work looking for a work again. It's a non-profit organization, I know. They volunteered so, but I'm praying that with the private sector, someone can give us something for 5 years to give them in so that they can work. That's what I'm going to do.
As Ebuhlanti, our pledge, one day in one of your meetings will bring United Nations. There's an agency there that deals with women and issues of gender. We'll bring them here. It may be in your second meeting or third meeting, just to support Amajita. But Magutu implement resolutions of any conference, National Men's Parliament, let's do it. I mean, here is this community, Amajita dedicated, they know good, this is voluntary work, but they want to do this thing. Kamalam ngendingumbulo lekyasi nje mangithi nonke emakhaya benibukele kwindawo zonke ncinzelele